Hey, I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another episode of Shagnik Speaks. Here we discuss things we all felt, but somehow couldn't express. Myself Shagnik. This is a topic I haven't covered yet, but still, I have said it a million times. Most of us know what procrastination is and still take that lightly. Okay, for the ones who don't know, it is the act of purposefully delaying something even if you know it would have an adverse effect on you. Seems to be very well known, right? It is, and we all do it. But the funny part is we tend to procrastinate under the disguise of laziness. No, we don't do it intentionally, but yeah, we lack introspection. Procrastination is not at all related to laziness. These two terms are very distinct concepts. Procrastination refers to the excessive delay, whereas laziness refers to the refusal to make any necessary effort. You tend to delay even the most important tasks. It is a certain kind of force present inside of you that is holding you back from following through on what you set out to do. What do you think? Why do we all procrastinate? The very common answers to this would be it's a pretty long task or a boring task. It might be a very tedious job. Yes, these sometimes are right and are very genuine, but sometimes it's a little more from inside. Oftentimes there are feelings involved in it. Maybe we tend to delay out of some insecurity, low self-esteem or self-doubt. Think about it for a minute. What exactly stops you? People have faced this, including me, but most of us didn't realize it at first. It really took me some time to figure it out. What was the actual matter? I suddenly stopped doing things which I loved that were affecting my growth and productivity, yet I still procrastinated. Later with time, and definitely with intentional effort, I realized it was my self-doubt that was holding me back. The main question for those of us who procrastinate is, how do I overcome it? Right. As you know, I won't be giving you tips or ask you to do the things that are already out on the internet. Remember one thing. The only thing that will get you to work is your will. And if you search on the internet about how to stop procrastination, there are infinite number of tips regarding that. But your goal, your achievements, your vision is not present over there. Your vision of being something, your vision of achieving something in coming 2 years, 5 years or whatever. Maybe it's scoring good marks, getting a promotion, be it whatever. It's not out on the internet. And you know exactly what you need to do for that. Admit that yes, I was procrastinating, but I'm going to stop right now and get back to work. I'm just going to tell you about the tip that has helped me since the initial days. Set a time limit for about 25 minutes for your work and give it your 100%. Your mind stops you from starting the work, and once you start it, you won't feel the mental blockage anymore. Believe me. Just don't overthink and start. Set a particular time and start. There's a technique called 2-minute rule. It says, if you can do a task under 2 minutes, instead of keeping that aside for later, just do that. This basically aims to banish procrastination and help people out. And if you notice, it shouldn't take you more than 2 minutes to start a task. You must at least start the work. And if you don't feel like continuing it, don't. You must have felt guilty about delaying the task. You almost reached the deadline with an incomplete task, which left you frustrated even more. When you look around those negative effects of procrastination, I doubt you will postpone your task like now. Firstly, as you do things in a hurry and not up to the mark, it leaves you unsatisfied with yourself, ending up with more self-doubt. Personally, I have faced this a lot, and I understood once I lose my time, I'm not getting it back. Okay, I want you to write down the drawbacks of procrastination. Yeah, do it later, but I need you to really think about it. and write down. Then do this. Close your eyes. You can do it now. Close your eyes. Now think about your goal, your destination. How badly do you crave for it? Do you really want it? Is there really a burning desire within you? And what exactly are you doing to achieve that? I want you to answer this to yourself. Are you really doing something regarding that? And once you start being honest with yourself, you see what mistakes you have been making, and you have a goal to achieve, you will instantly stop making the same damn mistakes. So remember to write down the drawbacks on a paper and repeat this. No, you're not alone, but it's only you who's gonna ever step out of this zone. And you know what the funny part is? I have never procrastinated on anything more than this piece, this podcast. I don't know what kind of a coincidence it is or what was holding me back. Maybe my mind was successful in convincing me that I wasn't good enough at scripting. Because you see, I love this. This is a part of me which I would never want to lose. Yet somehow, perfectionism was again taking over me. So I did, in which we all agreed at. Lying to ourselves. I used the same method for convincing my mind to do the work. Okay, I'll keep it short. You're smart enough to figure out the ways to stop procrastination. Do it. And remember, the main thing is being able to work towards your own benefit. Often just by taking action and doing something about the situation, you can relieve the stress and help correct the situation. This wasn't someone's request, but something that I felt needed more attention, which would help increase productivity among us. And I would really appreciate if you could provide me with the feedbacks, be it good, be it bad, whatever. And yes, if you have something that you would want me to cover on my next podcast, make sure to DM me on Instagram @IamShagnik, I_am_Shagnik, or on Facebook, it's @Shagnik Sarkar. So yeah, that was all about today's topic, and I promise to meet you again here with something common that we all felt. Not all things needs to be different, right? Myself Shagnik, signing off.